Hello everybody, welcome back to City Skylines 2 with me, Biffa, and here we are coming to that donkey underneath the motorway there. We'll come back and check that out. Here we are coming into our new area that we built in the last episode, and as you can see, there's still plenty of people moving in. Yes, there is traffic all over the place. Look at this. It's getting super busy. But there's some things we can do to help with this influx of traffic now, but also moving forward as more and more traffic comes in and people move into this area. Let's just jump out of that view and just check where that donkey was. He was under here, wasn't he? What is he doing under there? It's a couple of horses. Yeah, it's like a horse in a horse in a horse. Horseception. Very good. Right, let's head on over to the new area and put into practice some of the new things that are going to help, not just with the influx of traffic coming in, but also the traffic between areas as well. So if we take a top-down view, we obviously knew there was going to be a busyness setting up this new area with people moving in, but also somebody wants to go from this area over here to this area over here. They need to come up to our square about and go all the way around before they can come down into this spot over here. I would like to set up a way for them to cross over from one side to the other. I'm thinking this sort of road here, it would help, but not many people are going to use it, I don't think. Hopefully, fingers crossed, this works out the way I think it will. We're going to take a 4-lane divided median road. I've already got it set, I think. Let's just put it back to 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 6.25 meters. I want that in the middle as close as it will go and just go straight over the top as close as it will go, and I think that is lined up okay. And then we'll go from there down into here, and we'll make sure that those straight lines are straight up and down and straight in the middle as well, and that should be perfectly lined up. Let's do that one as well. There we go, excellent. How's that looking? Yeah, nice little humpback bridge over the top. We do have lights at either end. We may leave those in there. We'll see how it goes. And then these roads on the side here, I'm definitely going to put those as asymmetrical roads coming into this. There we go. And then we're going to have a little play with the lanes that are on here as well. So I would like everybody to have dedicated lanes, although this one here, they are crossing over the traffic and going right. Yeah, so this left crossing over the traffic, they're going to get their own turn. This one isn't going to turn right, so that will go straight on. Yeah. Or do I want this one? No, I don't want this one as straight on. I want this one to have its own turn because I think that's going to be used a little bit more. And then this outside one here, I don't want that to go left. Yeah, so the one that are nearest, they'll get their own lane. I think that should work a lot better, and then I'll do the same over here as well. There we go, that's fine, and I've made the one coming in here an asymmetric road as well on both sides, just to give them some extra lanes if they're doing that. And there's already a lot of people using that, which is good, so that should stop a lot of the traffic coming up here, which I think as time goes on, this square about is going to get super busy. Good, that's one little change. And then down here, I've made one little change as well on this roundabout. Normally this lane here would go straight on round and right, but I've actually used this tool here to make it only come off to the right. But then I feel like I need to add more lanes in other spots down here, just sort of go along with that and to help. What am I looking for? This one here, I want that 2-lane road there. I think that would be, what's going to be the best way to do that? Yeah, basically there's the only place we're going to put it. So what I'm hoping is they'll come off here if they're going to go round to the left, but then they'll come, apart from that guy who's a bit confused, and then here if they want to go to the right, which would mean we'll possibly get some lane changing in the middle. That was a autosave or a quick sip of tea. I'm just wondering whether I can stop lane changing here. It looks like they're going to do some lane changing anyway. Let's just speed that up a little bit and just keep an eye on it. Yeah, I think that's what we've spoken about before. As much as you use mods to set the rules and say, do not ever change lanes there, there's still this sort of built-in thing in the game where if I change something here, but those cars have already set out on their journey up here, they seem to have it sort of programmed into them and they don't sort of change. I may not be right on that. That's what I'm sort of seeing. But also you've got this randomness that comes into the game as well, where a car will just break the rules. Sometimes it just happens. But to be honest, it's moving a lot quicker than it was. So I'm okay with that. Down here, I've just popped a little roundabout in just to keep this moving. So as time goes on, we'll probably do the same where this one comes in on this side just to help as well. It was a little tree roundabout. We'll pop that in. We'll fiddle with the roundabout if we need to. But yeah, that's okay. So this traffic's all gone down here, which is good. And there was a load of traffic on the top as well. So already that has assisted and there's nothing coming down the highway. Brilliant. So how many people do we have in Autumn Meadows, which we haven't named yet because the last video I'm recording ahead a bit, going to be having some time off with the kids. So I haven't seen your reply yet, but we've got 7,600 plus over 1,000 pets. Is that pets or is that just dogs? I never see cats. Let's see. I'm hovering over this and it's saying children's, teens, adults. I thought that was going to give me a breakdown of the pets, gerbils, all that sort of thing, but no. Oh, there we go. Look, it's all gone through. Just that little change has helped a lot. So I want to do a little bit more work in here as well to prettify this sort of place up with some more parks and things and to get some more people living in here. Let's just check out our schools as well. So our high school at the moment, plenty of space, doing okay. Our 2 elementary schools, this one's filled up, this one's filled up. So suddenly it seems like we do need, well, not suddenly, we knew it was going to happen, bigger elementary school. So 1,500, we've upgraded it to the larger one. I mean, that is small elementary school, urban elementary school's 1,000. I mean, that is the biggest type of elementary school that's in here. Can I see in here? Let's just have a look. Residences. How many could be going to elementary school but aren't? Not really. I think we might just either need to add another one or just go with it as it is. Could I fit? Let's pick a pick of that. Could I fit another one next door to it and make it look like it's one big property? I can. Now, I quite like the look of that as an urban elementary school. Select operating area. That is just going to be for Autumn Meadows, like the rest are. Operating districts, Autumn Meadows. Yep, it wasn't there. I thought it was. And we'll do this one. Operating district, Autumn Meadows. Yeah, that's fine. Well, let's keep an eye on that. And if we need to upgrade that as well, we can. But that should be fine for the moment. And then as we're sort of going down here, I mean, we've got needs for pretty much everything. I'd like to try and keep these outside edges here as like a shopping area. I am wondering whether we could sort of bring this level down a bit here. If I grab that and just sort of level that out a little bit so it's not as bad as it was, I think that should be okay. We could remove the trees off the road. There we go, that's fine. And then we'll just get some of this. I do like this, yeah, these mixed housing with the shops underneath. What I'm going to do is I'm not going to absolutely fill the whole thing. So I want to take, let's just pause while I do this. If we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I go like that, that just seems a bit too big. If I go like that, yeah, that'll be good. We'll go that sort of size. I'll do the same over here. 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. And I want some parking. Whoa, there we go. Another autosave. I want some parking in here. Which one of these are going to fit? We've got so many parking options now available in the game. Even a small parking lot will absolutely fit in there perfectly. Yeah, I'm going to go off. Am I going to go off there? No, I'm going to do it this way. And I'll tell you why. Let's grab that and move it. There we go. Excellent. Because then we can do a little bit of decoration along there, which will work out well. And then how far do I want to keep these shops going? Let's do one more row along here. And then we'll do the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll do that. There we go. Pick a pick of this. And we'll have that in there. There we go. And then we've got this little corner as some shops, which is great. And then along the back here as well. So these are the other shops that we've put in, which I think look really good. I want some housing in here, but I don't want it to be tall and overpowering all of these. So I don't want to go for row housing right in the middle. So I think the medium density will work out the best. And if I sort of went, what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then it'd be a 4. Because I'm thinking of leaving some space around the edge. Actually, we could do that. Let's delete that one. A 4 and a 4 with a 2 in the middle. And do that all the way along. And that gives us a little bit of option for some decoration. So let's pop those in. And we can pick a pick of this path. And we can have that coming down the middle. Oh, it's not going to let me. If I turn that one off, that's the one you turn off for the roads. Oh, there we go. Now this is the one I want to turn off. Snap to zone grid. And we can bring that up to there. And I'm going to not add in any more crossings because we've got crossings all over the place. This is a... extremely walkable area. Now, why does that one... Okay, well, we're going to have to start from down here, I think, and go up. There we go. That's connected okay. Yeah, brilliant. So we've got lots of walkability around there. Lots of places we can do some... Why using the bus lane? Oh, is that like the only lane that can go straight over? Because of the way this has been set up. Oh, it is. Oh, okay. Might need to change that a bit. Would that actually stop people using the bus lane if we did that? I hadn't noticed that. I bet my eagle-eyed viewers have noticed that. If we have that one to go straight on, they're going to have to use this one for going left, aren't they? We turn that off for straight on. Although the buses won't be able to get up there, will they? No, we'll leave it all on. Oh, we'll see what happens. Whether the cars will now come into here instead. Some of them are. Yeah, I'll go around and look at the lanes. We'll see what happens. Oh, I like it. Look at the shops. Ooh, loving the shops. People are walking around. Are people using the car park? They are. Excellent. That's good. And we've got some space for some decoration around there as well. Brilliant. How's this all looking here? Oh, yeah, look, this is all grown up. Brilliant. And it's lower than the ones behind, which is exactly what I wanted. Good. That is looking nice. So, yeah, I'm sort of going for... I mean, I'm not going to stick to this rule as we go around each area, but having a few large buildings and then some of these shops and then sort of smaller ones in the middle, we may sort of change that as we get over here, but we shall see. Lots of people moving in. And then we've got this school here as well. So I really do think if we can add any of these upgrades, we've got the rooftop sports park. We can afford it, no problem. We are adding that in. We're filling up. So what's this going to give us here? Extra 400 capacity. I mean, I'm going to just add that in. We're just going to have it because I think these are going to start filling up. Oh, actually, not too bad. Yeah, this one's still okay. All right, as time goes on, we'll keep eye on it. Well, then out the back here, I really feel like this sort of still needs to be a school-type area. If we could we fit a tennis court in there? Oh, we could. Look at that. We could fit a double tennis court. Oh, that just looks fantastic. And then I still feel like we need some sort of parking over here because that is the sort of thing we're going for in this area. It won't go that way, which is a shame. It will go this way. That just looks good. Yep, that looks really good coming off that corner there. And then we've got some space for some decorating. Brilliant. What about the back of this elementary school? I feel like we definitely need some parking there. And we do have these little tiny, thin parking things, which absolutely fit in there perfectly. That's already got parking. Brilliant. That's good. So then, what have we got left? Then we've got like this little section here where you've got the bus road coming through. I'm just looking at these little spots over here, whether we could fit some parking in around some of these. And we've got this big parking lot there, so maybe not there. Maybe not at the back. No, we'll do fine. We'll do fine. So, yeah. What do we do with these little sections through here where the buses are? So I'm thinking that we can make a rule that where there's a bus going through like this, that we just make that parkland around the outside. Maybe the odd sort of small little building in the corner, but just somewhere that if you lived around here, you'd be happy to walk through there, connect to where the buses stop, that sort of thing, that people are walking up and down the side, just to keep this nice and pedestrian friendly, easy to use, all that sort of idea going on down here. Yeah, we've got bus stops at either end. I think that would be a fantastic idea. So I'm going to leave that for our beautification time lapse that will be coming up at the end, because then we can do that through here, do it through here, do it all the way through there. And I think that'd be a nice little feature for the areas that we've got. Brilliant. Okay, so why don't we move on to this area over here, and we can get a little bit of zoning done in here as well. What are we up to? I want to keep an eye on our population as we go through. Nearly up to 10,000 in here, which is absolutely brilliant. How many people are using the buses? That's what I want to know. 5. Oh, fantastic. 5 people on that bus. How many on this one? 6. That is absolutely great. And then, something else I want to do. Of course, we've got all these stops going on down here, and I mentioned this before and I think I completely forgot, but I want to make sure that people can get through here, there we go, to where the trams are, so they can go round the whole outside of the city if they need to. So definitely want to add, I don't want that to add a crossing. If I do that, can I then just take away the crossing and just hope that people don't want to cross? I want them to get there and then walk down here. That's where the stops are. That's all okay. This will be sort of more parkland, so we'll have walking through there. this they can walk over the top. I mean, I'm wondering actually, now that we've done a road connection, could we have a pedestrian connection next to it over the top? I think that would be a good idea, wouldn't it? Let's do that. We've got our pedestrian street, which is the same width. Oh, we're still at the same height. That's good. So if we go over the top with that, come on, line it up there, and then down into there, and then down into there. Doesn't seem like it's straight to me. It's not quite straight because it adds that extra line, but it's straight enough that we don't need to worry about it. And then I am actually going to take away the traffic lights at the end because we don't need those. And if people are walking over the top, they can walk somewhere else. But that, I think that's a nice little feature as well. These little humpback bridges, we would call them in this country, like that. And we could add those in other places where we think would be good connections as well. And I'm wondering whether a connection across to here would be good. I think it would, you know. I'm thinking a pedestrian one here. There we go, and a road crossing over there. And I'll go through and sort the lanes out and everything as well. Yeah, I think that will be really helpful for getting people over and through. Do we need a traffic light when it's just a three-way road? I think we'll be okay. But I'm liking that. Again, increasing the walkability around the place. Lots of space for some parkage as well. Brilliant. Oh, one other thing, or two other things that have changed since the recording of the last video. I've changed the layout of this road here. Editor, please insert the busroadchange.mp4 clip. There we go. So you can see how it was before with it going off to the left and then going up that straight road. There we go, back to live video. Now I've just added in here just a simple two-way bus road up there. It just seemed to fit better as it's coming down here and connecting up. And then our connection road just is a normal little road like that, which is good. This end piece actually does need to be one of these. We'll just change that. There we go. And then also the road builder mod, which we had a look at last time for making all of your custom roads, which we've used a lot around here, particularly with our tram road that runs all the way around the outside. So if you haven't seen that part of the video, go back and check that one out after this one. And we've also used it along here. Yeah, it's been updated so we don't get this weird issue with tram tracks, wasn't it? Sort of magically appearing on the bus lanes and that sort of thing. That has been fixed up. The version I've got is still pre-release. It's coming out probably, it will be out by the time you see this video. And I'm sure all the bugs and things are either been totally fixed or anything that pops up will be worked on. TDW knows what they are doing a fantastic job. But yeah, loving that mod as well. But I thought I'd mention that's being worked on. And then also I've connected up all the little bus lanes where they should be connected, so it looks a lot better as well. Right, let's do a little bit of work over here. Right, just marking these out, trying to sort of mix and match it a little bit over here to see how that looks. I've got a bit of a sewage problem over here. It's all coming through this one here, isn't it? We really need to do something about this at some point. Let's just increase the capacity over here. If you'll let me pop that in. It's not letting me pop any more in, but is that going to be enough? I'm going to anarchy these in because they should be okay there. Let's just see whether that's all right. Please. Is it okay? Is that enough? Let's have a look in here. I mean, it should be, but it's thinking about it and it's not really happy. What is the problem? Why is it too much? Oh, there we go. Oh, it was enough. Then it was too much again. It's enough. They've worked it all out. Everybody happy? Are we cool? Are we cool? I think we're cool. Let's have a look at this. I think we're so close to the tipping point that, yeah, we are going to have to do something else to help with that. I mean, at the minute, this is all we've got. We do have a wastewater treatment plant, which we can unlock. I think at 42,000, I mean, it's not going to take long to get to 50,000 by the time we get through all of this, is it? And more, I'm sure, is let's unlock something. No, that's purchasing tiles. Biffa, get your head in the game. We're going to go into here and get the wastewater treatment plant and unlock that. And what does that give us? Let's just take a look. So what we've been using now is 10,000 a month upkeep, 100,000 meter cubed of sewage a month. This is 60,000 a month upkeep. Well, we're making 60,000 an hour, so that should be fine. 400,000 meter cubed a month. So we could use that and probably just get rid of both of these. What are these doing on their own at the moment? 100,000, plus we've got the extra things, which it doesn't seem to show. Okay, let's plop that in. I'm thinking we're going to pop that over here where we do have our industry area. We've got our recycling centre. I've got to be honest, it's probably just going to go opposite the recycling centre. Let's maybe give that recycling centre a little bit of room. There we go, and we'll pop that in there. Let's take a look. And that's going to be off the charts. Yeah, that's fine. So what I'm going to do then is just delete some of these additions that we've got, so we're not wasting the extra money. Sewage, extra settling tank. Delete. Yep. And delete. Let's just do a couple of those. Oh, and what does that say? To be honest, we could probably do another one of those. I'm thinking we could just get rid of these altogether. That might be fine. Let's do that. Let's delete these pipes as well, if it will let us. No, let's try that again. Underground, deletion, underground, underground. Yeah, get rid of that. Get rid of that. There we go. And we've still got plenty of sewage treatment, which is absolutely brilliant. So yeah, no complaints there. No complaints in the city. Everybody's happy. Good. Right, let's take a look at what's been going on down here. So I've been sort of mixing and matching the zoning again. We've got some nice sort of shop. I do like these shop fronts. Although this building here seems a little bit small, but we're going to go with it, because that's what spawned in. But we've got a mixture of offices, commercial, residential buildings, and then just really trying to sort of use the space in between to make it interesting. So lots of paths to be able to walk around, car parking at the back of some of the places as well. That just seems like something we would definitely need in a place like this. A few little parks. Oh, that's a car park. Car parks, car parks. We've got parks around here somewhere dotted in. There's some dog parks, and there we go. We've got a playground popped in here on the corner as well, all nice and safe with the fences around. Again, the walking paths all the way through. Yeah, I'm liking how this is looking, and with the different sizes of buildings as well, and trying to sort of face them in different directions. I mean, they're all either going north, south, or east, or west, aren't they? But yeah, I think that's looking good. The one thing I haven't done is put any schools for the people over here, which is probably a bit of a mistake, because if we have a look over here, how are we doing? Filled up? Not quite filled up yet, but probably going to be filled up soon. That one's filled up. The high school is absolutely filled up. So maybe what I'm going to do is I'm going to upgrade that. There we go. So we'll get the maximum in there. And I'm wondering whether we need to put another high school here somewhere. Now, what I'm thinking of, let's just have a look what options we've got. So we have gone for the urban high school. So that is, oh yeah, that's one, 800 capacity, and then of course we can upgrade that. And this costs the same, doesn't it? But it just takes up so much space. So I think it's going to be an urban high school. What I was thinking was we're sliding it in down here, backing up against there, or we could do it over here. Do you know what? Actually, I think here would be better. Let us just pop on the anarchy, which it seems to be wanting. If we go like that, yeah, that'll be good. And we can take up a bit of this space over here. And then we could always do a little bit of decorating around it. We could use the alley. So we know that's going to come off at the side like that. And just sort of add a little section on there. Thank you for doing that. That's great. If I double click that, you're going to change it? No, we're going to ignore it anyway, because we're just going to put a big car park in there, because I think with all the people going to the school, that is a modest car park. I want a small car park. Yeah. Oh, boink, there we go, autosave. And then in here, we're going to put some sort of park. Got the Ring Park, which I quite like. The Summer Theatre. Now, how about a summer theatre? We're right by the water, we're right by the field. We do have sort of a main road thing going on. I'm thinking of the noise here, but we could put a load of trees there. And this road isn't that busy. This is the one the trams are coming down and the buses. Then we've got the train line, then we've got the highway. And by the time we get up here, we've had all these trees in the way. So I am thinking if we could just get rid of a little bit of this road here, that might be a good spot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring that there. We're going to nib that off there, and we're going to pop it. I want it facing that way. I know that's overlapping now. I'm not too concerned. I'm going to do that. And can I just get rid of this little bit on the end? Oh, okay. Looks like it's going to remove the whole road. Oh, that's fine. I feel like I need some sort of road there. Oh, I see what we could do. Maybe a little pedestrian street along the back. Just a little something. There we go. That is good. I'm liking that. So if you're down here, in a nice little dip, anybody up there, they're not going to see what's going on. But yeah, this is good. I like it. I like it. We'll do that. And then we'll add some trees and things around here just to sort of protect that area. How are we doing with the high school? We're going to select the operating districts in here. I am thinking as well about having smaller districts, like this a district, this a district, this a district. But we'll see how it goes with what we've got set up so far. How are we doing there? Yeah, we're doing okay. Everybody's still happy. No complaints. Excellent. I'm liking it. And the traffic is doing okay. Our square about is just working brilliantly. The little crossovers, got a little bit of parking going on. People are using the pedestrian bridge, which is good. Are they using these ones over here? They are, and they're coming over here to park and then walking over. So parking is going to always be a bit of an issue, but overall, looking at our streets, I mean, there's a lot of parked cars. This is looking slightly busy. What's going on here? Let's just, don't forget different times of the day. I mean, it's 3 o'clock. Kids are coming out of school. Very busy by here where we've got our parking. But I mean, it's not blocking up. It's moving. It's okay. So I'm not going to be overly concerned about that. And everywhere else is okay. It's all moving. I'm liking the way it looks. So what happened there? That to me looked like a bus disappeared. Oh, is this bus broken down? Ah, that's why. He's broken down, blocked the road, and the other bus came along and couldn't get through. So yeah, that's a bit of a pain. So what I'm thinking now is, until that bus gets sorted out, let's work on some of the parks going up and down this road here, and we've got this road over here as well, and see how that turns out. So I'm just looking at these areas that we've got over here. We've got a clear area, a walking area, a hang around area, a park area. And I'm wondering whether popping in park areas would be a good idea. So if we sort of went like this, does it count as a park area and everyone's going to be happy? Let's zoom out so we can see. Complete area. No, okay. But does that mean then that people are just going to walk in here and enjoy the area? I don't know quite how that works. So there's definitely an area in there, isn't there? Yeah, we can... I'm not entirely sure there is. Yeah, there is. There is. Well, what does that actually do? I'm not entirely sure. But what I'm going to do, I think it just tells the game, this is a park, you can go and hang around and do things in there. Whereas without that, it is just literally a nice looking patch of grass. Yeah, there's definitely one in there. So maybe let's do that. And then, of course, we can add our decorations and things over the top. With or without anarchy? With or without anarchy, we can do that. Nothing's getting broken. So that sounds like a plan to me. So let's get stuck in. So let me know what you think about our little build today. We're heading up towards 50,000 population here in New Brewburgh, and I think this downtown area is looking fantastic. Thank you very much for your continued support. Be sure to leave a like, and I will see you all very soon. Take care. Bye-bye.